It's huge, the opportunity to repeat as conference champions with a team that has played really, really well throughout the season. It's exciting. It's been fun to coach them this year, and it's been fun to have the last couple weeks of training in preparation for this. And I think even the perspective I look at it through is just from building the program from the first step. I looked at our record our first year. I think we were 7-18 our first season we played, and now we're going on some win streak that, again, I'm not counting either, but we've won a lot of games in a row, and that's really cool. And I think it's fun for me as their coach to see them walk on the deck with confidence and swagger, knowing they're a good team. They're not a cocky team, but they're a confident team, and they're confident in how they've prepared, confident in each other. And so for me, that's the most exciting part, because they're the ones that have to play the game. And each game, we just talked about it today, each game we play is a championship game, because we have standards for how we play. And so this won't be anything new for us. It's just how we've approached every single game we've played this year.
How did you see their preparation, this week leading up to conference tournament?
I think there's a sense of you want it to be here faster, but for me as a coach, it's like you want those days to work on some stuff and to make sure that you've got some things ironed out. But they're ready. They're ready to play. They're kind of chomping at the bit, ready to go. The last couple days specifically have been really good energy, happy, excited, but again, aggressive and really pushing each other in the water. It's been fun to see the first and the second line really getting after it.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I saw a link, like a GoFundMe for water polo.
Yes.
What was the support like for that?
The support's been really good. We actually had like a $5,000 goal initially, and so now we had to bump it up to $7,500. So that GoFundMe link goes towards our nutrition program. One of the big things we've tried to do here, both at Fresno State and just with the water polo program specifically, is we're a really caloric intensive sport. We're out here a lot. We have 2 or 3 hour practices, and so making sure that the food is no excuse for poor performance in the water or in the classroom, and just making sure they feel good. So being able to provide that for them just takes one thing off, forgive the pun, off their plate. They don't have to go out and find food. They can go to the locker room, they can have stuff here, and again, it's no excuse to not recover well physically or perform poorly in the classroom.
Chick-fil-A on Sundays.
Chick-fil-A on Sundays.
What can you say about Emily and
Fawny, yeah.
The individual athletes that they got today?
They deserve it, and I'm not the kind of coach that nominates people for fun. Like, I only nominate people who I feel are deserving of the award, and Emily's been a fixture in our program for the last 5 years, and she's a huge presence. She was a third-team All-America, which means she was top 21 in the country, as voted on by my peers, and I think that's really telling. Again, she was here on the first day. We joke that she and I are the only ones that remember the first year, and so I'm excited for her. I'm proud of her. She's been a huge leader on the team in terms of just her performance, but her academic performance, the way she trains, and she never quits. She's always positive regardless of how bad it gets. She's always relentlessly getting back up on the line and getting ready to go again. So I'm really proud of her and all that she's accomplished, and she's definitely deserving. Fawny got really open because Emily was in there, and people had to run some zones, and she's just a killer. She just has that, she's out for blood and she's ready to go, and she has this confidence about her that makes her really special. And she's grown a lot in the short time she's been here, and I'm really excited for what she can do moving forward, because she was probably up there for Player of the Year as well as a freshman.
Yeah. Last question, and if it's a stupid question, you don't have to answer it, but if you guys are to win this weekend, how do you celebrate that, knowing kind of
there's another step?
Exactly.
Yeah. I think you celebrate it for the day, and you enjoy each other. The nice thing is we have a long bus ride home, so we can karaoke, dance party, whatever it is in the bus, and just enjoy the ride, and be happy for what you've accomplished, and have a day off to collect yourself and then get back after it, because we may have an opening round game the following weekend, depending on how things shake out, and then obviously getting ready for the big one, for the NCAA championship.
There you go. Thank you, Coach.
No worries.